Representative Mills will move now to Senate Bill 747, election law changes, and I see Senator Daniel here. The gentleman, if you want to be recognized as well, Senator Daniel.
Just momentarily, Mr.
Gentleman's recognized.
Just want to thank the committee for taking up the bill, for all the work that the House and the staff have done on improving Senate Bill 747. In many ways, this bill is technical and clarifying, but it does have some key substantive provisions that we believe will increase election integrity. And probably the two most substantive changes would be requiring absentee ballots to be in by close of polls on Election Day, and also tightening up the rules related to same-day registration during early voting. Representative Mills is going to explain the bill, but I do want to at least point out to the committee that by changing our Election Day deadline for absentee ballots, we are bringing ourselves into conformity with 30 other states, including many red and blue states. So I'll defer to Representative Mills.
Representative Mills, the gentleman is recognized to speak to the bill.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Members, Senate Bill 747 makes numerous changes and improvements to our current election laws and our current election processes. The aim of the bill is to improve our elections. The first way it does that is through one-stop voting. We completely rewrote the one-stop vote statutes. They are now going to be referred to as early voting. Now, why do we do that? Well, North Carolina is a growing state. Have a lot of people that want to move here. We have a lot of voters. Our voter rolls continue to increase. And the most popular method of voting for our citizens is one-stop. In 2020, nearly 65% of all voters participated in casting their ballots through the one-stop process. To improve one-stop, we actually made it more like Election Day. It is an in-person activity. It needed to have the same proven methods and safeguards that our Election Day processes have, so we rewrote the one-stop statutes, and that's one reason the bill grew so much in length. If you look at the bill summary provided by staff, you will see all the sections that were touched just by making that one change. We also looked at our poll observer statute. We rewrote that statute. We made it clearer. It provides a very good balance so people know what is expected at the polls. Our citizens want to participate at the polls. They want to be poll observers. They want to be runners. We actually wrote in a runner statute. People know what to expect, but it provides very good balance, and it definitely gives our chief judges and our judges the ability to control the election site and to address any issues. So there's a very good balance there. Same-day voter registration that came to us in the Senate bill, I think we made it better, provided a good balance there. Members, there's a lot of things in this bill. I know some of you have some questions, and I know that there might even be some amendments. So what I'd like to do is just, Mr. Chairman, I'll be glad to stand for any questions. Some of the things in this bill you have seen before, such as Election Day being the date that ballots are due. We saw that in our last session. We've seen that language this time. Actually, the House passed it and the Senate passed it last session. There's other things in the bill that we've seen before, such as no private funds in elections. Now, the new things like the runner statute, the one-day changing that to early voting, all that's new. All of it aims to make our processes on Election Day, during early voting, mail-in ballots, to make it more efficient and to make it more user-friendly. I will be glad to stand for any questions, Mr. Chair.
Members, is there discussion or debate on the bill? Seeing none, Representative Davis moves for a favorable report. All those in favor will say aye. All those opposed, no.
No.
Chair, the ayes have it, and the bill receives a favorable report.